Welcome back to BLOCKTV, and you're watching BTC Brawl, covering the trading contest of the year, hosted by crypto exchange Bybit. There are over 7,500 participants, including 136 teams across 4 divisions from all over the world, battling for a 50 Bitcoin prize. Participants don't only include the average trader. Some of the biggest names in crypto are signed up, including Sunny Decree, Ugly Old Goat, Crypto, and of course our very own Joe Saz. The rules are simple. The competition will take place from November 28th through to December 13th. Players must have at least 0.05 Bitcoin in their account. Individual traders are judged and ranked by their profit and loss percentage. The exact equation is on the screen now. The winning team is decided by averaging out the P&L of the top 10 traders of each team. Now, because Bybit is a perpetual trading platform, traders can trade on up to 100 times leverage. That means big risks, but also big rewards. Players can see their fortune made in one trade, but also their positions get wrecked in the blink of an eye. With us is BLOCKTV's Yona Hockhauser, and as the color commentator of the event, he's going to break things down with some stats.
Thanks, Oran. Good to be here. Now, the competition just started, but boy, oh boy, has the brawl started off with a bang. Here's your top 10 leaderboard for individuals. Leading the way in the #1 spot is JY Park with 53.44 P&L. That's 4 points ahead of second place. This is for help propel his team, the YouTuber BitJin, to #1 in the team rankings as well. Overall, the team has 16.37 P&L, 3 points ahead of second place Moonboys. Now, JY Park started off with just 0.0513, which is the bare minimum, but he used that minimum to the maximum with a current equity of 0.0787. Now, this guy really gets moving fast, and he isn't doing it alone either. 6 traders on the BitJin team are in the double digits of P&L, making them the early favorites in the first day of competition. Now, in second place in the competition and first place in the English division, we have the Moonboys with 12.52 P&L. Now, they are getting a big push from overall 4th ranked trader, the Russian 23, who entered in with a big 0.2399 Bitcoin and has turned that into a whopping 39.28 P&L. They have 4 traders in double digits P&L. Now, the 3rd ranked team and first in the Chinese division, of course, the best name, Call Me Pope, has a mere 8.77 percentage. Now, the Chinese division is off to a slow start, but Call Me Pope does hold that lead, with their #1 trader pacing the team with a 37.35. 6MO Newbies Free Salon is leading the Japanese division with 7.141 P&L, and they're led by Seeker with 2.04 and Hyde Pond with 12.98%. They're currently ranked 5 overall in team rankings. Now, switching over to individual traders, Salsa is ranked 2nd with 47.76, and Dynamic Khan is in 3rd place with 47.02. Now, we've seen a lot of action in the competition so far, and we are looking forward to more as the competition progresses. Back to you, Oran.
So as I said before, Joe Saz, BLOCKTV's technical analyst and pro crypto trader, happens to be captain of Team Liquidity Checkers, and he's joining us to break things down. How are you, Joe?
Excellent. Thanks. How are you, Oran?
Thank you very much for breaking it down. So how did you even hear about this competition?
I think I was speaking to someone, and to be honest, I can't exactly remember, but when I did hear about it, I was like, oh, this would be a great experience to bring a lot of new people in and, educate new people how to trade under pressure. I just figured it was a great opportunity to, really help people and carry them along.
Right, so you kind of heard about this through the grapevine and it got to you, and now it's this wider spread thing. Now, we know you here, Joe, but I want you to break down what your background is in trading, and trading Bitcoin in particular. So when did you start trading on Bybit also specifically?
Bybit just started. Just started on Bybit. I started trading in 2017, September 20. Well, I got lucky, I say, in 2017. I started becoming an analyst, I would say, toward the end of that year. Within a couple months, by December, I was watching a lot of Tone Vays videos. By January, I started developing my own analysis method with a strong focus on the order book support and resistance areas. And that's pretty much been my thing. And man, right now I'm just watching this and I'm missing this nasty pump. All those people that are in first place, if any of them are long, they probably just increased their P&L 20% on that pump.
It must totally be like this sprint of things. You have to keep looking up the number. It's kind of that FOMO feeling. So you said you just started trading on Bybit. Can I ask why?
Strictly for this competition. This competition is, you need the 0.05 minimum, and Bybit is, it seems to be a really good platform so far, and I very trustworthy. There's a lot of liquidity there in the books, so chances are your order will get filled, and you can trade with a lot of Bitcoin, and like I said, your order might get filled, especially with a lot of liquidity. So I think it's a pretty strong exchange, and I'm looking forward to testing them out a bit more.
Okay, so getting a bit into the competition, tell us about your team and how it was formed.
So my team is composed of a number of the attendees who went to the Bali Financial Summit. And so a number of personal contacts, and the rest are people from my Telegram chat or my YouTube channel, people that were very interested in this competition. And like I said, even for the new people to come in, and my goal for this was to let anyone enter. So I'm going to be hosting 2 Zoom sessions per day where I do live trading sessions, educational background, whatever needs to be covered, so that we can all be trading. And the goal of each of these sessions is for me to have gun to my head trades. Like I have an hour to trade. I have to trade under pressure. We're in a competition. This is Bitcoin trading. It's volatile and it's nuts, and you have to get in the game. You have to get your hands dirty. This is the only way that I'm going to win first place. My team is going to win first place.
Yeah, so we hear that you want to, well, getting into that, your team winning first place, do you want to share with us your strategy, or if you have any?
Yeah, pretty much just a small strategy, and it's so funny, Yona pointed it out earlier, but yeah, my goal was to go very low capital, very high leverage, and I plan on getting in and out of trades quickly. I want to get in a limit order, and I want to be green immediately. I want to be in the money right away. I don't want to be holding my breath too long. I'm going to be in and out of trades. I'm not swing trading. I'm trading 15-minute time scale is probably the largest time scale that I'll be looking at. Maybe a couple just to take a glance, but this ascending triangle breakout formation right now, I mean, this is something that was kind of rounding out as a bottom on the 1 minute. This would have been an excellent trade. I'm really upset that I didn't catch this. Okay, so
that leads me into my next question here. What are some external variables that you need to look out for?
I think the competition with the number of participants, it might what you need to be looking out for is being over leveraged and someone just pumping up against you. Like, look at this pump right here. Anyone that was short and realistically, taking a look at the charts, I mean, we're in a clear descending formation here, and anyone that was like short right here has now, especially 50x. Or more is dead. They're negative 100% right now on their account value. So this is the kind of stuff that I'm expecting. This is the volatility that I was born into as a Bitcoin trader in late 2017, early 2018. So this is what I'm prepared for. I cannot wait to get my hands dirty. So excited right now.
Yeah, and then a broader question. You mentioned including people in the sphere, but what makes a good trader?
Well, patience, unfortunately. Everything I've said probably sounds like the exact opposite, but a little bit of patience is key. Really reserving a lot of that mental capacity so that you can analyze the market from a sound mentality. I would say that's pretty much it. Remove the stressors from your life as a trader and make sure that everything that you're doing is a sound analysis. Be patient. Look a little deeper than just indicators. Ask yourself these fundamental questions. Where's the money coming from? And why are people buying and selling this asset? And build an analysis method from some very fundamental psychological concepts.
So you mentioned patience, but then this is still a competition. What's the difference between competition trading and regular trading?
Okay, so competition trading, and this was something that was mentioned earlier that I need to bring back up. Competition trading, the first thing that someone said was it's a marathon, not a sprint. And to me, a competition is a sprint the entire way through. If I can be up for 2 weeks straight, I would be. But you know, I want to be in and out of every possible trade that I can, as opposed to all my other positions that I have set up, which are a little bit more long-term positions, low lev, very low leverage positions, 5x. You know, actually I have a couple 50x positions at like 6,800 or so, and those are performing very well. But the point is, you really play with the, you know, capital that you're comfortable with, of course, in a competition or outside. But either way, outside of the competition, I'm playing longer term trends right now because I now have to focus so heavily on this competition that I really need to let my long-term positions ride out.
Well, I'd like to thank you, Joe, of course, Yona, for breaking that all down for us. That was the action so far. I'm Aran Spitzer. Happy trading.